3.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Farid Balevi from 9.7 and I want to take a paper here. So I got the breakfast and lunch. It is Sunday. I never get up early on Sunday. I always stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up very late. Last Sunday, I got up very late. The clock is showing at 1 o'clock. The room, it was dark outside and I thought it was raining. Just then, the telephone rang in my living room. I picked up the phone and it was my aunt. Her name is Lucy. I have just arrived by train. I'm coming to see you, she said. I'm still having breakfast. I said, what are you doing? She said. I repeat, I'm still having breakfast. Dear me, she said. Do you always get up too late? It's 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alfiana Mania from 9.7. So I got chapter 1. Chapter 1, a private conversation. Last week I went to the theater. I got a very good seat. The play was very interesting. I didn't enjoy it. A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I got very angry. I could hear the actors. And when I turned around, I looked at the young man and the young woman angry. They didn't pay any attention. In the end, I turned around again. I could hear the words I said angrily. This is none of your business, the young man said rudely. This is a private conversation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ala Philip. So I got chapter 3, lesson paper. Last summer, my last holiday, a friendly waiter told me a few words of Italian, and then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I didn't understand a word. On the last day, I remember that I didn't send any card to my friend, so I made big decisions. I wake up early and book 27 card. I spent my whole day in my room, but I didn't write any single card. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Samara from 9.7. Chapter 3. Postcard. Postcard always spoil my holidays. Last summer I went to Italy. I visited museum and sat in a public garden. A friendly waiter taught me a few words about Italian. Then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I didn't understand a word. Every day I talk about postcard. My holiday passed quickly, but I didn't write a single card to my friends. On the last day, I made a big decision. I got up early and booked a 37 card. I spent the whole day in my room, but I didn't write a single card. Thank you.
Hello, my name I'm Azahra Kubsati from Lab 27, and today Chapter 1, Private Conversation. Last Sunday, I went to a theater. I had a very good seat. The play was very interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't enjoy it. A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I couldn't hear the actors. I got very angry. And so I turned around and looked at the young man and the young woman angrily. They didn't pay any attention. In the end, I turned around again. I looked at the young man and the young woman angrily. I still can't hear a word. I said, angrily, "This is none of your business." The young man said rudely, "This is a private conversation." Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Farhana Ria Zakaria. I'm from 9.7. And I got chapter 3. Postcard. Postcard always follows my holiday. Last summer, I went to Italy. I visited a museum and sat on a public garden. A friendly waiter taught me a few words of Italian. Then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I didn't understand a word. Every day, I thought about postcard. My holiday passed quickly, but I haven't sent any single card to my friend. So, on the last day, I made a big decision. I got up early and bought 37 cards. I spent the whole day in my room, but I haven't write any single card to my friend. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Firmanella from 9.7. Okay, so here I get chapter 3. It is please send me a postcard. Postcard always spoil my holiday. Last summer I went to Italy. I go to a museum and sat in a public garden. A friendly waiter told me a few words of Italian. He lent me a book. I read a few words, but I didn't understand. Every day I always think about a postcard. My holiday passed quickly, but I didn't write any postcard for my friend. So at the last day, I make a big decision. I wake up early and buy 37 of a postcard. I spent a whole day in my room, but I didn't write any postcard. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Imran. I'm from I got chapter 1, a private conversation. Last week, I went to the theater. It was an interesting play. I did enjoy it. A young man and a young woman was sitting behind me. They were talking very loudly, and I was very angry. I told them that I couldn't hear any words, but they didn't pay me any attention. In the end, hear any words I said angrily. The young man and the young woman didn't pay me any attention at all. The young man said, "You should mind your own business. This is a public conversation. Thank you."
Hello, my name is Muhammad Tatarifensa. I'm from 9.7. Chapter 4. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He is in Australia. He has been there for 6 months. Tim is an engineer. He is working for a big firm and has already visited a good number of different places in Australia. He has just booked an Australian car and has gone to Alice Springs, a small town in the center of Australia. He will visit Darwin. From there, he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been before, so he is finding this trip very exciting. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nafisa Abdullah. I'm from 9.2. Chapter 3. Postcard always for my holiday. Last summer, I went to Italy. I visited the museum and sat in a public garden. A friendly waiter told me a few words of Italian. Then he lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I didn't understand the whole word. Every day, I took a postcard. My holiday passed quickly, and I didn't send any card to my friends. One day, I made a big decision. I get up early and wrote 37 cards. I spent the whole day in my room, but I didn't write a single card. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nikolai Dava Samputra. Today I will read chapters. I love chapter 2, breakfast and lunch. It is Sunday. I never got up early on Sunday. Sometimes I spend my time in my bed until it's lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up very late. I looked out through windows. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It was raining again. Just a moment later, the telephone rings. It was my Aunt Lucy. "I just got here by a train," she said. "I will see you, but I'm still having breakfast," I said. "What are you doing?" she said. "I'm having breakfast," I repeated. "Dear me," she said. "Are you always get up so late?" "It's 1 o'clock. Thank you."
Hello, my name is Raisa and I'm from 9.7. So I got chapter 4. An exciting trip. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He has been there for 6 months. Tim is an engineer. He is working for a big firm. And he has already visited a good number of different places in Australia. He has just booked an Australian car and has gone to the Alice Springs, a small town in the center of Australia. He will also visit Darwin. After that, he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been abroad before, so he is finding this trip very exciting. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ridari Mutapaneza from 9.7. Okay, chapter 2. Breakfast and lunch. It is Sunday and I never get up early on Sunday.
I
I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. Sunday, I got up very late. I looked out of the window, it was dark outside. For a day, I thought. It's raining again. Just then the telephone rang. It was my aunt, Lucy. I have just arrived by train, she said. I'm coming to see you, but I'm still having a breakfast. I said, what are you doing? She asked. I'm still having a breakfast, I repeated. Dear me, she said, do you always get up too late? It is 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sultan Zaki Moronas from class 9.7. So I got chapter 3. Please send me postcard. Postcard always spoil my holiday. Last summer, I went to Italy. I visited a museum and sat in a public garden. A friendly waitress told me a few words of Italian. He lent me a book. I read a few lines, but I did not understand a word. Every day I talk about postcard. My holiday passed quickly, but I did not write a single card to my friend. On the last day, I made a big decision. I got up early and bought 37 cards. I spent the entire day in my room, but I did not write a single card. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Atira from 9.1. Chapter 1. Last week I went to the theater. I had a very good seat. The play was very interesting. I didn't enjoy it. A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I got very angry. I could not hear the actors. I turned around. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. They didn't pay any attention. In the end, I could not bear it. I turned around again. I can't hear it, I said. It's none of your business, a young man said rudely. This is private conversation. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Denisa from 9.1. Chapter 2. Breakfast always. It was Sunday. I never got up late in Sunday. I sometimes stay in my bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up very late. I looked out of the window. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It's raining again. This day, the telephone rang. It was my aunt Lucy. I've just arrived by train, she said. I'm coming to see you. But I'm still having breakfast, I said. What are you doing? She asked. I'm having breakfast, I repeated. Dear me, she said. We are always late. It's 1 o'clock. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Farhan from 9.1. An exciting trip. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. Tim is an engineer. He is in Australia. He has been there for 6 months and he is working for a big firm. He's been visit a great number of places in Australia. He has just bought an Australian car and he has gone to Alice Springs, a small town in the center of Australia. He will soon visit Darwin, and from there he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been abroad before, so he is finding the trip very exciting.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Rafi from 9.1.
Chapter 2. It is Sunday.
I never get up early on Sunday. I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I wake up very late. I look at the window. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It's raining again. Just then, the telephone rang. It was my aunt, Leslie. I've just arrived by train. I'm coming to see you, she said. But I'm still having a breakfast, I said. What are you doing, she asked. I'm still having a breakfast, I said. I repeated. Dear me, she said. Do you always get up so late? I just want a home. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Evan Sapana Surya. I'm from 9.2. And I'll get chapter 4 about private conversations. Last week I went to Twitter. I had a very good scene. The play was interesting, but I did not enjoy it. A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I got very angry. I could not hear the actors. I turned around, I looked at them very angry, but they didn't pay any attention at me. In the end, I could not bear it. I turned around, I can hear the word. I said, "It's none of your business," the man said rudely. "This is private conversations. Thanks."
Hello, my name is Salena Salwana Sabil from 9.2. Okay, so I got chapter 2, lunch or breakfast. Last Sunday, I got up early. It was Sunday. I never get up early on Sunday. I sometimes stay in bed until lunchtime. Last Sunday, I got up very late. I looked out of the window. It was dark outside. What a day, I thought. It's raining again. Just then, the telephone rang. It was my Aunt Lucy. I've just arrived by train, she said. I'm coming to see you, but I'm still having breakfast, I said. What are you doing? She asked. I'm having breakfast, I repeated. Dear me, she said. Do you always get up so late? It's 1 o'clock. Thanks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sonia Splendid from 9.2. Okay, so I got chapter 4, an exciting trip. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He has been there for 6 months. Tim is an engineer. He is working for a big firm and he has already visited a great number of different places in Australia. He has just bought an Australian car and has gone to Alice Springs, a small town in the center of Australia. He will soon visit Darwin. From there, he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been abroad before, so he's finding this trip very exciting. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fadila Yudhismitasari from 9.2. So here I got chapter 4 and the title is An Exciting Trip. I have just received a letter from my brother Tim. He is in Australia. He has been there for 6 months. Tim is an engineer. He is working for a big firm and he has already visited a great different number of places in Australia. He has just bought an Australian car and has gone to Alice Springs, which is a small town in the center of Australia. He will soon visit Darwin. From there, he will fly to Perth. My brother has never been abroad before, so he is finding this trip very exciting.